Okay, so this is looking pretty good. The one thing is the assignment was to do three images, so like three different camera compositions, and we just have one. Um, Looking at this in Maya, um, I think that the simple look and the color palette kind of go with your character. I think there is a bit of an issue around this sort of really big, wide open space. I can't remember what you came up with off the top of my head um, for your design of your environment. Oh, there's none there. Let's see if you have. Oh, okay. We never. I guess we really never got a completed environment design. I think I talked a lot about in my reviews of that about kind of limiting the space because it looks very empty. Um, so maybe you could put a hillside right behind the character, but maybe still see some sky if you want. The other thing I was going to say is with sort of simple shapes like this tree, you can make them more interesting. Um, for example, oh, that's not working that well, but let me just isolate this for a second. Um, it often doesn't like to be have edges added after it's been shaped. Um, but so I'll just put this back. Whoops, to about where it was. Anyway, what I was going to say is a simple shape like that can be improved by taking, by some alteration. Like, for example, if I go deform nonlinear flare, and I can adjust, these a little bit, not that much, but, add some curve to the shape, either inwards or outwards, maybe something like that. Um, oops. I'm just fooling around, but you start to get just more interesting shapes than just using a plain cylinder. And you can even do that with these fence posts and other things because you have very few objects in here, or parts of this table. If you kind of flare out the legs a little bit and have some curvature to it, it just makes things a little bit more appealing. And then maybe I'm going to delete history on that. You could add another deformer there, like um, like the bend or something like that. And why isn't that working? It's probably oriented wrong. No? Oh yeah, there it goes. It's working. So I just bent that some. And then I'll delete history, Alt Shift D, and then rotate it a little bit. You know, just kind of goofing around. But the point is, you can give things a more interesting shape, including your fence post, the legs of the table, that kind of stuff. So it looks, you know, has a little bit more. Maybe put like a little ring coming out of it here, like a branch that had been cut off and then has since grown, so kind of a bulge around it. Just more to kind of flesh it out. It's just looking a bit empty, especially in the distant background. And I can understand it's in a cartoonish world, and so you have more license for that kind of thing. But I think you could still kind of add a bit more to it. Um, so yeah, but overall, I think generally this can work.